I've had a very busy week. As we get to the end of the week, I start to realize it feels like it's been ages since I watched Sakamoto Days, but it's only been a week. Time has been, it's been passing quickly, but it just feels, I don't know, it's a weird time. So, I had to like remind myself like what even happened in the last Sakamoto Days, and it turns out it was the lab episode last time, which I felt like I watched that like 3 weeks ago. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, we're watching the lab, the lab arc, I guess. I don't know what it's called. I'm just assuming it's something like the lab arc. But yeah, so we found out that Shin, he used to be part of like a lab, like he was experimented on or whatever that gave him his psychic powers or whatever. But essentially now they're starting to do some shady stuff. We had to go there to save Lou, and now we're there, and yeah, it's been taken over by a gang of assassins or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna find out how this plays out. It's already begun. It's already been good so far. We've already, I think, defeated one of them, although it's hard to tell if he's just gonna get back up or not. I think he's gonna get back up because, as I said last video, he didn't really get to show off what he could do, so I bet that's gonna happen. But also at the end of last episode, and I just remembered this right now, at the end of last episode, didn't the Order show up, or at least a couple members from the Order? And I only remember that because Osaragi was one of them, and I'm very excited to see what her role in this show is gonna be and what she's like, because I liked her design, and I think I like her voice actor as well, actually. I think I saw on the cast list, I don't remember who it is, but I think she's voiced by someone I like. Anyway, let's jump into the episode. This is Sakamoto Days episode 8. Here we go.
Biscuit wants something tasty, huh?
No one's here.
I was
Aww.
really excited to tell, but when I got home this afternoon, Daddy and Lou and Shit were
Oh, Hana.
Yeah. Looky here. You can have my acorns. It's some candy too.
Oh, hopefully Heisuke. Oh no, hopefully Heisuke takes care of Hana.
Don't worry. I'm gonna go find those guys for you.
Oh.
You mean it?
We're counting on you, Biscuit.
Oh. That's so cute. What a cute
I'm
start.
sorry, huh? Head researcher? If that's the case,
Oh no. Oh no.
must be the one who had me kidnapped.
No, come on. Think of the situation.
What's the matter with you? I'm locked up too!
You got a point. Okay then.
Okay, he's standing up.
It was Taro Sakamoto, was it? Such incredible power and speed!
The way he just has the needles sticking out of his shoulder, I don't love it.
And I'm quick enough to get the jump on you. No.
Oh no.
What's going to happen next?
Oh, can he control Sakamoto? Oh no.
Isn't it fun? It can invert who your brain perceives
Oh
as
no.
good and
He's gonna have to
powerful.
try to beat the shit out of Shin.
Okay, if I try to hit
Yep.
you, I'm a bad guy.
But if he can like,
Try way harder.
if he can turn it on and off, then he can switch back and forth, you know? That'd be scary.
Makes sense.
Well, what did they throw me in here for? Your story got a lot of holes, mister.
No, I don't even know who you are. That his life was changed forever.
This sucks. This meat is too tough and rubbery to eat.
No sense wasting nutrients on a fool. Magnesium prevent malnutrition. When will you learn, you little brat?
Oh my gosh, what a relationship.
I'll just drink a whole bunch of juice.
This is like Sanji
Why did
and
I get stuck with babysitting this twerp?
I can't remember his name. Tall hat chef.
I was. Ah! That's my special focus smoothie! This won't work. There has to be another way.
Hey, old man, what you doing?
Zeph in One Piece is who I was thinking of.
Researching I mean, I'm studying the potential of superhuman powers.
Is he gonna find that cool?
Fun thing to do?
I guess not.
Would will be opening the door to unprecedented possibilities for mankind.
Are possibilities a good thing?
Essentially, very happy.
Aww. Shin was a sweet kid. Aww, it really was like a father-son relationship. This is cute. So this is kind of like Shin reuniting with his father right now. In a way.
Who are you to say it's impossible?
least he's trying, and when it does work, he's gonna make everyone in the world really happy.
Yes, this is it. I've done the impossible. Look,
Oh my
Jent,
god,
I've
what's
done-
he drinking?
Ah! No, what the hell are you doing?
That's probably what gave him the powers.
Talk to me. Are you okay?
I thought he was actually researching, like using Shin to research.
Work? Oh well.
But I guess Shin just
glad he's
drank
alright.
it.
I'm not alright.
Oh,
Do you know how nasty that stuff was, old man?
he did read minds, Shizen.
Hey, Mr. Tada, you're thinking about Miss Namiki and her panties, huh?
Oh my god.
Namiki, you think he's gross.
Well, that's obvious. I could have guessed that. After what was just said.
A star! Wig! Hey, does anybody want to play?
And everyone wants to stay away from
I'm
him.
busy right now.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
I can't relax around him.
Kind of scary.
What a freaky ability. I
Aw.
feel sorry for him, but
Just you wait, Shin. If I can figure out a cure, I can reverse the effects.
Oh, and he tried to cure it
By the
for
way, I
Shin.
am. Finally did it. Why aren't you happy? Old
And
man?
Shin wants to keep it because it's his life
I
work.
never should have let you get mixed up in my stupid
This is
research.
cute.
You're always moping. I'm sick of you in this crappy lab. I'm out of here, old man.
I haven't seen or spoken to him since he left.
Oh, I can't wait for this reunion
I don't know if I can
then.
ever face him again.
Yeah.
I've got it. We can apologize to him together. It's pretty great timing for me. We're in a fight right now. And according to Sakamoto Family Rules Article 11, when you fight, you make up by the end of the day. Since
Aw.
you're running a little late.
I feel rather foolish all of a sudden.
Oh damn, he's got a way
If you
out
break out of here, why didn't you do it sooner?
and just get
As long
caught
as I'm in
again.
here, I don't have to help them with a Shin any taller.
Yes, yes he is. Yeah, baby. Broke his skull.
Shall we start our escape mission?
He probably turned it off, huh?
I can toggle the
Yep.
off and on.
Okay, here we go.
tacky.
I've got another trick up my sleeve!
Oh my god. Oh.
Don't get cocky now!
Oh no.
That was a nice kick.
That was a delightful try.
Oh man.
When your brain thinks you're attacking a friend, it instinctively pulls your punches.
Oh, this is
Legendary
really,
assassin, rendered utterly
really
helpless.
difficult. Oh shit!
But if your body can't keep up with me, so what?
Oh, this is a-
Why the leader of our organization
this is very
has
difficult.
any interest in rest. I find it terribly dull.
Laundry's hard enough. Ability is a long way from worthless. We're gonna prove that to you right now.
Okay.
Oh.
So Shin has to feed the lines, like what he's doing, thinking
So much lower.
to Sakamoto. Oh, he's taking the full power-ups.
It hurts so good!
Oh god. Are you gonna punch Shin into him?
Right jab.
Oh! Oh, you're trying to hit both of them? And Shin just has to dodge?
And I'm the only one getting
Oh my
hit.
gosh.
Sakamoto must be thinking about his attack so he can dodge them all. Ow.
Oh my gosh!
Science!
Wait, that's a really cool idea. That's so cool. Nice. What a great solution to that battle.
I like my power and where I'm at now. So it's all good.
Aw. Shin is such a wholesome guy.
But I'm still pretty proud of myself for dodging the legendary assassin. Now that you're so fat, your punches are
Oh,
even
no.
heavier, so
Oh my god.
What are you thinking about killing me for this?
Don't
I love the solutions in these battles. They're so
According to
clever.
the researchers,
never underestimate an enemy.
Good tip.
Nagumo said that you used to be a member of the Order.
Well, strong in different ways.
It would be like rock, paper, scissors, I
Say there were
imagine.
10 of you against one member of the Order. You'd all be annihilated in 6 seconds.
Okay.
Even 1 second per person.
Yeah.
If you're ever up against someone from the Order, just play dead.
Oh no. Oh, he saved Shin.
Mr. Sakamoto!
We just caught 3 big ones. Causing a scene down here did the trick.
It's
Okay,
reindeer.
okay, they're here.
The order.
Amazing we just got a little lost.
My apologies.
Oh shit, are
Allow
they
us
gonna
to
take each
escort
other
you to
out?
the nearest exit.
Or rather, take
There's
him out, the
somewhere else
reindeer
we'd
out?
like to go, actually. Could you take us to Slur? Cause I'd
Is-
really like to kill that
Is Slur
guy.
here?
You're in violation of JAA policy for manufacturing illegal weapons.
Oh shit.
Sorry, but you'll all have to die. True.
Boss, can I kill this guy?
Oh
Whoa,
shit.
Personal space.
Well, Mr. Shishiba?
Oh, Saragi, just give me a second.
Oh! Oh my god, she was so quick with it.
Wait, was that too fast?
Oh
I
my
just wanted
god.
to move out. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
That suit was already bloody.
You have a hard time making friends, huh?
What's wrong with you people? Don't you have any regard for human life?
I mean, he attacked first, right?
They could have had family or friends. Don't you care about their feelings?
Okay.
It's so sad. Those poor souls.
I mean, you're right, but
Now I
you...
have to exterminate
You're
you.
not innocent yourself, dude. Oh, Jesus.
No respect. Have no right to call themselves assassins.
It was my understanding that you were killing a lot of people as well.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
takes it. And the guy calling the shots probably isn't the best either.
Oh, shit. He actually got a slice on him.
Therefore, the lives I claim are justified in service
Of
of a higher
course.
purpose.
It's, when you do it, it's fine.
So,
Oh,
see? I knew you were working for Slur.
oh my
You're
god.
right, Mr.
A good batter doesn't swing at the first pitch.
Yeah, I mean, he's all stitched together, so his
Shouldn't
body
you
can
be
probably
dead?
do some weird things.
But my artificial appears to disagree.
Oh, shit.
Well, looking good, Mr. S.
Been a while.
I didn't think Sakamoto would meet up with them now.
Oh, by the way, this is our new member, Osaragi.
Oh, they said they didn't know
you
each
haven't
other.
met Mr. S, have you?
He's like a teddy bear.
You're the only person that's ever been able to injure the master.
Does that mean you know Slur?
Oh.
You to the master!
Even I'm getting grossed out by this guy.
Oh. Oh.
What's the matter, Osaragi?
Oh, I'm loving Osaragi so
Gotta
far.
find Luz. Don't want to be late for dinner.
Oh, the invisible guy. Yeah. Good instincts. Did you hear his
Visible
thoughts?
prick.
And it's so much easier when they don't notice. Guess we gotta fight.
Yeah, Saber.
You people better not have hurt Lou.
I'm aiming to save 20 million yen before I retire. But I hate working overtime. Let's finish this during business hours. Be quick.
There you are.
Oh, shit. You know about where he is, but
Damn it.
probably
Maybe
hard to
he
get
stops and
exactly.
Tell me where he is. I can't see how he's attacking. It's no use.
Yeah. Oh.
So, hang in there till my shift's over.
This guy, even a human?
Oh.
We've got other errands to run, so we're leaving this one to you.
Okay, say hi to the others.
Okay.
Teddy bear will be all right on his own.
Of course he will.
One of the best
Our main
assassins
target
out
is
there.
This way, so just keep moving.
Teddy bear didn't look like he was particularly strong to me.
Honestly, that patched-up psychopath is a lot better than I expected.
These guys are reminding me a
And
lot
Mr.
of
S
the
isn't in the best shape.
Phantom
But
Troop
after
in
knowing
Hunter
him
x
as
Hunter.
long as I have,
This has been fun, but it's just about quitting time, so let's wrap it up.
He has to keep going visible. Does he have to keep doing that? Oh! Jesus, man. Okay,
You got blood all over me.
that's good.
What's that mean?
Oh! Did you see Heisuke somewhere? Is that who's here?
Hey, yo, Beast!
Yes!
Sure are a lot of interesting people in the world, huh?
That's awesome.
Good, nice timing.
Oh, that's over already? Oh, Free Run's on Netflix now. They switched back to this ED, by the way, because there was the Order one last time, right? Okay, that was a very cool episode of Sakamoto Days. I mean, yeah, I love the everything, but I love the solutions of battles in this series. I've talked about this at some point before, but I remember at some point I was like, this was a while back, when the One Piece live action came out. Brandon Sanderson, who's an author, if you don't know, he's one of the most famous like fantasy authors out there, modern fantasy authors. He did a podcast where he was discussing the One Piece live action with his friend, and during it he talked about how like the way the One Piece live action's fight scenes are written and stuff, and it's like these sorts of battles are written like a puzzle, and it's like you have to be able to solve the puzzle to be able to complete the battle, you know? It's not just about like who's stronger, it's about like, can you figure out the way to like the way that you're supposed to beat this power. And so, like, yeah, that's quite a big thing in One Piece, right? Because you often have devil fruits, and the devil fruits will have like a specific thing that makes them very, very overpowered, and you have to come up with the loophole. Same with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is probably the best example of that, right? In JoJo, it's like always like, oh, here's a stand, and he's gonna do some fucking crazy bullshit with this stand, and they have to come up with a really creative reason that you can counter that, right? But like a lot of it's not exclusive to any show. A lot of shows will do that for their type of battles. While you know other shows might just be about who's stronger, who's better at fighting. You know, I mean this is the most extreme example, but like a One Punch Man fight is not going to be a puzzle. It's just about Saitama getting a punch in. That's it. You know. But even, you know, the fights that aren't Saitama in it, like for the most part, there are some exceptions, but for the most part, it's not about like outsmarting the other person. It's about just fighting and being a better fighter. But there are, you know, lots of series out there that have their fights be puzzles. And I like series with fights that are puzzles because I think it's very interesting. It can get formulaic sometimes. Like, for example, I like JoJo. I don't love JoJo. And a big part of why I've always, like, never really fallen for JoJo completely as a series is because of how episodic the series tends to be. And so it is very much like, okay, here's the episode, here's the stand user they come across, and here's the gimmick for the battle. And it like does that over and over and over again, right? And it's a cool, like the writer is very, very good at it, but like a lot of the time for me, I'm like, I kind of feel like I get the formula, so I don't have cravings to watch JoJo at any time. I still never finished part 6, even though I was loving part 6 for what I saw. I just kind of ran out of time, and I haven't really had that much of a craving to go back for it. But I watched the first half of part 6 or whatever, and I didn't get to the second half. Anyway, point is, it can get formulaic depending on how you do it. This series, it feels like there's a few reasons I don't think it's going to get as formulaic. One is because I really like the writing and the battles so far, and they feel like pretty snappy a lot of the time. Like figuring this stuff out feels like it's not dragging on at all. And the other reason is because the overarching story does also seem to have like a lot of progress to it. And so even if it's kind of episodic, it also feels like there's momentum. Anyway, so this episode had some really cool solutions to the battle, and I think these puzzle solutions are really good. Like, as soon as they started the thing, and I forgot what his name is, but the evil scientist guy was like, okay, I've flicked on your thing, so now enemies are friends and friends are enemies. Like, the first thing I think of is, okay, well, you just try to punch in, right? Bam, you do it, it's great. It's kind of something that, like, I think was really interesting that Undead Unluck did, where in Undead Unluck, they had a power like that, which is like, oh, if you try to come towards me, you actually walk away from me and stuff like that, right? And I remember they had that in Undead Unluck, but it was like, even if you try not to do that, you're still subconsciously, like, in this case, it'd be like, even if you're trying to punch Shin, subconsciously, you're trying to punch Shin so that you can punch me. And so because of that, it's not going to work and you're just going to punch Shin. Because, like, your intention overall is still to punch me. And I think that was, was really interesting when Undead Unluck established that as a rule, because I thought that was very cool. But in this series, that's not how it works. It's very simple. But then just the simple addition of, like, I have a switch and I can just toggle it back and forth, and, like, anytime you're about to hit me, I toggle it to the other way, and, like, no matter what, if you were about to hit me, you have to stop yourself, because it's going to, you know, if you're trying to punch Shin and you're coming towards me, then I flick it, and then it suddenly you think I'm me and you're not trying to punch me, you're trying to punch Shin, so you stop yourself, you know? So it is, it's really interesting how they set that up, and I loved the solution to it, because I was trying to think through the battle. I was like, okay, let me see if I can try to solve this puzzle before the characters do, in my head, and I was trying to figure out how to do it, and I didn't come up with that solution. Solutions that I possibly came up with, I tried to think, like, well, what if you take Shin and hit him with it, you know, because then you're hurting both of them. But then it's like, you're using Shin as a weapon, it's probably going to damage damage Shin pretty aggressively. What was my other solution? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what my other one was. But I had another one in my head that was equally stupid. But I couldn't think of, like, a legitimate, really good way to do it. But this was a great way to do it. Especially because I feel like we've established that Shin is very good at following directions. Like, if you tell him a direction, he can do it really, really quickly. Like, we saw that with the, when he had the stuff in his eye. Or he couldn't open his eyes or he couldn't see or whatever, right? And Sakamoto was just feeding him exactly how to fight. So Shin is incredibly good at that. So I really love that solution to it, where it's like, I'm just going to punch both of you. And it's like, no matter what, I'm going to be punching my target. And, like, it's basically like whichever one of you dodges is the one that's going to survive. And I'm going to give you the cheat sheet in my head. And he can't hear that. It's such a clever solution. I love it. I really liked Shin's backstory in this episode as well. I thought it was very cute. I thought it was a great backstory. And a really, like, so I thought originally that he would have got his powers because Asakura was experimenting on him and, like, trying to create the perfect thing, and is like, okay, Shin, I'm gonna give you this, how do you feel now, and blah blah blah. But actually he was just experimenting on his own. He wasn't doing, like, human experimentation, or at least not on Shin. And then Shin just ended up drinking it, and then he was very worried about him and tried to keep an eye on him and make sure he was okay. And then even when, like, he figured out that it worked or whatever, he didn't continue the experimentation. He was trying to then look for a cure for Shin. So I think that's very sweet, because he cared about Shin enough, and he knew that Shin was being isolated a little bit because of his powers. But I think Shin would have been okay with that overall. He would have been okay being a little bit isolated. But his problem was that Asakura, after all of this time of, like, trying to do this amazing thing, finally he does it, and then and Shin has the power, and then he's trying to undo it, and he's trying to undo it for Shin's sake. But Shin's like, you're supposed to be, you know, changing the world and doing all this amazing stuff, and you're trying to cure me. Like, I don't want you to cure me. I want you to, you know, do what you were supposed to do. And at the same time, he, like, was upset that, like, I think he wanted Asakura to be happy. That was a big goal of his, was like, I want Asakura to be happy, and the way that he can be happy is if he completes his research. And then he completed his research and he still wasn't happy because he was trying to undo it. And that's why he was like, you're so whiny, you're so mopey or whatever. He said it in a very kid way, where it's like, you're being a brat about it. But what he meant deep down was like, I want you to be happy, and, like, I'm worried that while I'm here, you're not going to be happy. So, So I just thought that was a very cute relationship that they had, and I can't wait for them to meet up again. I love what's her name? My wife. Why can't I remember her name right now? I remembered it like at the start of this episode. And then I forgot it. Anyway, the black-haired girl. Is it Oshiguro or something? Why can't I remember her name, and why can't I find it anywhere that I'm clicking? I was clicking on places that I thought that she that people said her name as well. And oh, no, yeah, I was wrong. Osaragi, that's what her name is. Osaragi, there we go. Yeah, I love her. She's just so great. Just like, she's, you know, terrifying, and she's got that big, I think she's like a buzzsaw or some shit. But also, you know, like, her sort of airheadedness is something I really enjoy. And when Sakamoto shows up and she's just constantly thinking about how he's a cute little teddy bear, or a cute big teddy bear, is so good. But something that like really hit me in this episode was just how much the Order reminds me of the Phantom Troop so far. Like, a lot. If you've seen Hunter x Hunter, if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, the Phantom Troop is like a group of killers, I guess, a group of criminals, and they have a very similar vibe to the Order here, where they're like extremely casual and extremely deadly. And they kind of like, they match each other in a weird way, but they also don't, like, they're not really fully on the same page as each other. But they are at the same time. It's a very interesting dynamic, and I think this show is hitting that dynamic very well as well. And also Osaragi reminds me a lot of Shizuka in Hunter x Hunter, in the Phantom Troop, the vacuum lady. I think just because she has black hair and she speaks with a very blank expression and stuff, but yeah, the whole, like, when they're running away and Osaragi is like, why did we leave the teddy bear behind? I think the teddy bear is going to die. Like, just the very, like, sort of standard, you know, neutral robotic way that they're speaking to each other. I really like that. I think that's like really engaging, genuinely. I'm not being sarcastic there. I know that might sound sarcastic because I'm saying like, oh, the way that they speak robotically, I feel like that's so good. But I genuinely mean that, because I think that like fits those sorts of characters super well, and it like shows how disconnected they are with their actions and what they're saying. And it just reminded me a lot of like a conversation that the Phantom Troop would have had, like a conversation between Shizuku and the dude who, I don't even remember what his power was in Hunter x Hunter, but one of the guys, one of the main dudes, one of the sort of front men guys who, I can't even remember much about him at all. I just remember what he looks like. Anyway, doesn't matter. And then, yeah, the Saber vs. Shin fight was good. I liked the solution to it of just like, I smear him with blood, not for my own sake, but to give a target so that Heisuke can shoot him. That's really cool. I liked that a lot. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say. So thank you for watching Sakamoto Days episode 8. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.